Example 1.1.3, stating definitions for a quantitative variable. So a biologist wants to estimate the average height of a plant that is given a new plant food. She gives 10 plants the new plant food. State the individual, variable, population, sample, parameter, and statistic. So again, in this case, here is our sample, the 10 plants that were given the new food. So an individual, we're just going to take one of those. So an individual here is going to be a plant given the new plant food. And again, for the variable, then we're going to think about what we collected on each individual. So now the biologist wants to estimate the average height of the plant. But from each individual plant, we're not going to measure the average height. We're only going to measure the height of the plant. So our variable here is the height of the plant. So we're going to put a note because this is a mistake that's made often in the upcoming chapters. Okay, so the variable is not the average height. Since we did not measure average height for each individual plant. We just measured their height, and from those we're going to compute an average. Okay, so this is quantitative data. Since you will have numbers that measure something. In particular, we're measuring height. So again, our population would be all such plants. So the individual is a plant given the new plant food. So the population would be all plants given the new plant food. And the sample is just the set of 10 that we're going to be actually collecting data from. So this is going to be the set of 10 plants given the new plant food. Okay. So again, parameter and statistic, these are single numbers computed from a set of data. And in this case, we have quantitative data. And so typically our parameter and statistic for quantitative data, especially for this course, we're going to be looking at averages, or later we're going to use the word mean. So our parameter here is going to be the average height of all plants given the new plant food. And then the statistic, again, the single number that we're computing is an average, and this is just for the sample, so for those 10 plants. So this is the average height of the 10 plants that were given the new plant food.